up. Yes, man. Lonesome up. All right, hear this now. May I say, the FLA run out, you know. Shane Dalling run out and Shane Dalling run out. I mean, I tell you, say it ricochet right worldwide, you know, in a diaspora right across the place, you know. Because Shane Dalling turned a whistleblower. Yes, that nice, man. But tell me what, we still have questions for ask him, you know. You understand? Because you have a lot of people. I bet you just call me a little while. I go back to work by 1:30. See, now you have a next virgin call me from California. Everybody have the same thing they matter about how the FLA are run. Just now, right now. See? So, Shane Dalling run out in 2022. We're going to play what him say, and then we're going to talk because, you know, we know I'm a man from 2017, don't? Yes, man. From 2017, man. Yeah? And I get a lot of people trouble there from 2017. Yeah, man. And just around 2022, but I be a corruption from them time there too. You see, you know, we not take certain things like we're not going an assault right now, you know. We just, you know, hold them to account. So what I hear when I say yes, so. And then we play a next thing and then we talk, you know. I could hear what I say. I could just dissect film thing. I know, you know, our thing, we not run like news, you know. So we not just play, make him just talk about and point out them where one with day one. See? All right. I could just start us. I could hear what I say.
I want to state that I joined the FLA in 2017, June.
2017.
At the time of my joining of the FLA, I noticed that there are certain persons who were getting gun licenses, and the method used was questionable. I brought it to the then chairman of the board's attention.
Then chairman.
The first alert was raised in June, the same month that I joined the FLA, of a letter from a superintendent in Westmoreland outlining 2 pages of adverse finding on an individual that was involved in lot of scamming and gang activity, who had secured a firearm license. And my checks revealed that the person did receive the firearm license, although the board was aware that he was involved in nefarious activities. The board of the FLA then resigned in August. It is to be noted that the deputy chairman at the time was Dennis Meadows.
Deputy chair.
After a review.
But want to note who, because we want to know who was the chairperson, you know. So I'm going straight to the deputy chair and, you know, surpass the, you know, and pass the chairperson and go to the deputy chair. Because deputy chair control everything, right? All right. We could go on, let's see, you know.
By Mocha and the administration of the FLA, headed by myself, we discovered hundreds of criminal elements.
Hundreds.
From Westmoreland,
yes,
St. James,
yes,
Manchester, Clarendon, who received gun licenses, although the police had warned against granting any such license to those individuals. They ranged from convicted murder, persons who had conviction for illegal possession of firearms, robbery with aggravation, rape, drug trafficking, and let me state it categorically clear here,
yes,
that those information were present on the file before the board granted the approval. And during the time that Mr. Meadows served on the FLA board, he signed every single one of them approving them. And I'll go further.
So I just one man alone sign on the board. So is can be one, you know, if the whole FLA dirty. Or it sound like just one man alone, you know, sign on the board. And yes, still everybody are complaining about the FLA right now. Who signed pandemic now? Just him alone? Because one man alone they matter about, you know. And you have a whole organization they matter about one man alone. And them tell you about murderers and everything we get gone, you know. But you have good, decent, abiding, law-abiding people and can't get none. Business people and everything. I'm a tough at them take where you're gone. People are complaining and are cuss about it. And then people want to ask him something. Shane Dalling. So if you did it from 2017, them not do audit there. No, we have asked him, you know. So if you see it from 2017, why take you 5 years now to come give you a speech? 5. All right, make him run off 2017. Why never come out 2018? Yeah. Why continue it? Why continue 2019 gone? 2020. Nothing like this. Because we think set around all right now, you know. I just throw on that some pressure now. Too much people, them are denied. Too much people are take their money and them don't know we're gonna get your money are exchange and all kind of things. See? 2021, so 2022. Where hear this? I did it from 2017. All right.
To state to you that there are cases so blatant that the board on which Mr. Meadows sat, he signed, denied.
It's a board, you know. But I say one man sat. But it's a board. Call out the whole board name, the whole board members them. You understand? It's a board. I could go and listen.
Initially, that individual, the fire license, on the basis that they said the persons were not fit and proper. And mere weeks later, the same members of the board who denied the person picked up the file and granted the person the license. And I'll share one such case with you in detail now.
You just said the same members, but in the kind of members' name, just get one man. Saying him to call name. Not true.
One such case is a gentleman convicted in Mandeville of illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, and he was sentenced. He was found in a car.
All right, so the gentleman is a gentleman, that gentleman. Legal possession of firearm and thing, and he was sentenced. But when him touch Jack Cure now, you know, when Jack Cure go to jail, when him go to jail, when him go to prison for, you know, when him come out and just this name, 2 person name him call. See? FLA in a case right now, you know. So when a whistleblower run out, we got ask, why you never come out from 2017, not 18? You have 2019, 20, 21, 22, you come out now. And he money a back offshore and all over the place. Where him do? Him a angel in this thing, I don't it. All right. Play him.
With an illegal firearm. And was arrested by the police and went to court and pled guilty and was sentenced.
Yeah. So we're not in a time when him arrested by the caught with a legal firearm and he's a gentleman. Arrested, go court and sentenced. But we're not here all long and nothing at all, right? All right. Well, listen him.
That gentleman later applied for a firearm license. The board of the FLA denied him the license on the basis that he had a conviction and that he had lied on his application that he never had a conviction. That application was denied in 2014.
So where you say parchment. Say sometime in some areas the management they're going to use one person signature in order to follow. That'll look up because if me they got sign and use them, say me alone for sign for follow what you know something wrong, then something that must wrong. Because we're supposed to have something more for guidelines or follow. So you one signature is supposed to come out, and if me alone I got depend something and sign it, that not obvious, man. That will not obvious. Eh? All right. Go on, play it.
August. Yet, without a new application or without any appeal being filed by the gentleman, the very said board granted him a license 3 months later. So a convicted criminal who had an illegal firearm is now granted a legal firearm by the Firearm Licensing Authority Board. And it is curious what the board said. The board said that after interviewing the gentleman and noting the sentence that was imposed by the court on him seemed to be below the minimum that the law requires for the gentleman to be given. And therefore they are going to side on the side of leniency and grant this gentleman a firearm license. Jackie was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. No new application before it or no new information.
So when them go to Jack Hugh now, you hear him go to Jack Hugh was sentenced to 15. Him just got a man, gentleman. And him not tell him what how long him stay, how long them just sentence him and what him not tell you about him sentence and explain nothing to it. But now, darling, I'm gonna tell you about Jack Hugh now. And you're gonna hear everything, yo. You say if you drop one of them, every one of them for go on, man. All of them what you talk about, man, hear this.
And he was sentenced. He was found in a car with an illegal firearm.
Alright, just listen.
And was arrested by the police and went to court and pled guilty and was sentenced.
Alright, no time or nothing at all with it, right?
That gentleman later applied for a firearm license.
So we don't know what time span that. Like even the court let him go and give him a little tap on the shoulder and let him go. Who for son that? Who the gentleman there was or something. No, you not hear nothing. You get hold with that gun and you go do a little time. You not hear nothing, don't it? You hear that's just the gentleman. Somebody in a society pick me, you know. How well connected, you know.
The board of the FLA denied him the license on the basis that he had a conviction and that he had lied on his application that he never had a conviction.
Yes, yes.
That application was denied in 2014.
2014.
August. Yet, without a new application or without any appeal being filed by the gentleman, the very said board granted him a license 3 months later. So a convicted criminal who had an illegal firearm is now granted a legal firearm by the Firearm Licensing Authority Board. And it is curious what the board said. The board said that after interviewing the gentleman and noting the sentence that was imposed by the court on him seemed to be below the minimum that the law requires.
So your sister is a gentleman that will attach. Because if you hold him with a gun, it was a ghetto youth, no, you lost him. But him didn't know you hold him and you charge him and them are telling him just read what the court do to you know. So just look on the word of the whole corruption and the whole thing too. So we want to know that gentleman name. We need to know that gentleman name. It may have it from time, but him don't call it. Because him say, when the court give him, it below the minimum. That's why, you know, it's like a waiver of that him get a fire. I'm just saying, you know. But you don't call the gentleman name, him have it from time. But the name I call now, and I'm going to tell you everything about the name. Just listen. Listen.
For the gentleman to be given.
Yeah.
And therefore they are going to side on the side of leniency and grant this gentleman a firearm license. Jackie was sentenced to 15 years imprisonment.
Sure, 15 years.
At the time of the sentence, it was 1999 and 15 years were taken to 2014.
Yeah.
Jackie would later applied for a firearm license.
So I'm telling you what I'm doing, I might tell you everything about the case before. He was taken to the court and sentenced. And you said the court give him a lower sentence. So them give him a license. And an illegal firearm them hold him with. Who for pitney that? Who him linked to? Him not call the name. But Jackie name, you can call it. You can't tell by the time how long What him do? We have to finish listening to him. You understand? That's why we don't listen. We have to break them and dissect them. Other people can use it, they just play it, they just run away it. But these are important points. You have to take note. Just take note.
All the report by the investigators, the director of investigation, the police, went against Jackie getting a license. The board of the FLA at the time, on which Mr. Meadows was the deputy chairman, and which Mr. Meadows signed, denied Jackie a license in June 2016. On the basis that he is not fit and proper to hold a firearm. But 10 weeks later, the very said Dennis Meadows signed approving Jackie in getting a firearm license. No appeal, no new application. The decision is granted for him to get a license. Now, I want to state that my check so far revealed over 200 such cases of persons with criminal trace, criminal conviction, who have been approved firearm licenses.
So you see, these 10 people can't get him. They're from 2017. And them check so far. Criminal trace and conviction. Him just come with this. Same turn whistleblower now. And you have the people them who have them original gun now, you take it away from them. You take it away. You have police who can't get a gun. You see? Well, may I tell you, you can't stay them. Probably.
No, I want to state.
You can't stay them, man.
That once a person is granted a license firearm, that person now has access to legal rounds of ammunition. Which means that person can walk into any firearm dealership to acquire ammunition legally. A Don in the corporate area got 4 gun licenses through the FLA. A man extradited to United States and returned was allowed 4 gun licenses.
So the man returned, but it's a Dan. But we don't know which Dan. Just tell me the Dan now. He just call Jackie your name. Before film name, it's a gentleman. Then Jackie, you tell me everything about Jackie. And now you say a Dan. But you don't call him name. You can't take off in a that darling. We know in foolishness.
What was curious is that the board was reversing decisions of the previous board. Meaning, one board would deny the license on the basis that the person is not fit and proper. And although the new board had no new application before it or no new information, they were picking up the files out of the registry and approving the persons on a willy-nilly basis. And that is how several criminal elements got licenses. During the period where persons were getting gun licenses under questionable circumstances, everybody made money from it. So the ranges made money because...
So yeah, everybody make money from it. Yeah. Everybody. Not cheap. More money make. Already more money make right now than any other time. Everybody make money from it. You see me? I say, yeah, man. Hear this, the range, everything. Hear this.
Each time you attend on a range for training, you have to pay. The dealers made money because they were selling far more firearms and ammunition.
No, them that legal thing, you know. Nobody bring in the dealers on the range, you know. It is a piece of shit still, you know. Yeah, because you can't bring in the listen. You see, no make nobody them can't work them brain power, you know. Because listen, if you have a legal gun, we go arrange. You go arrange, you use the range. The dealer, you're going at the dealer. If you have the license and thing, you're going at the dealer, go buy a firearm. So nobody tell about them are making money. And them what about the legal money we make. So not bring up nothing legit and talk about it because it's not for them fault. Them not run the FLA. You have a firearm and you come there, you go do your thing. See? Them, the dealer, them have them, you come buy your thing. You should not talk about them. That this and that on news. See? And that them they sell them thing. And of them give people legal gun. Give them legal gun. Uno. See? So I call the people them name. And I say everybody make money. And the money them work but hand out and want to go on with that one about. Think why is that?
Because the sheer number of persons who are getting gun licenses. In fact, during the period 1 year, dealers sold $1.2 billion worth of firearms.
You hear what going on in our country, people? Eh? Dealers sold $1.2 billion worth of firearm now 1 year. And they might kill you about boom, bam, bam, bam. You have money I make? But we might tell about the dealer and what the dealer they make. The dealer them not listen. You have your permit. You go dealer go buy your gun, but you call the dealer how much money they make. How much money you make? Them not easy, you know. On the dealer side, those are legal money because none of them are send the license. You come with a license, I can sell you a firearm. See? We don't have nothing to do with the license board authority. We do dealing where we are sell the gun and sell the shot. The range there for them things. So we might call this name distraction. That's why I say you have to listen good enough and stop, you know. Man, stop playing that little monkey figure thing here, yeah? Because we there for just dissect it and talk straight. This don't make no sense, you know. Yeah, man, it don't make no sense, man. Come on.
Based on the sheer volume of persons who are getting licenses. So the dealerships across the country benefited from the corrupt practices of the FLA.
Stop blaming the dealer. Hey, Jano, that's right, he's a man. What the man blame the dealer for, man? Oh, you blame the dealer. The dealer them, what the dealer them are doing at this? Eh? What the dealer them benefit from corrupted practice. That makes sense? If the license come out, if the man them have the license, them can't go buy, the dealer can't sell them something without the license. We don't have genuine license and give people. But when say them stay away, so if you take the blame, we have call out the dealer how much money they make. You know, see the man have throw things all over the place. He might throw too much thing over the place, man. He might tell you how much money dealer make for 1 year. And then, by the way, why never come out? Why he never come out from 2017? Even 2018. Even 2019. What 2022 now, you know? And you hear this. Eh? A dealer scapegoat. The deal, remember, if you're a dealer and you're there to sell your gun and the man have a legal license when he come to come buy a gun, him can't go sell 2 man when I have the license and think him in a trouble. Eh? Then at this, at the whistle where him a blow. And the place I run upside down people. That's what I'm saying, you know. People like me, you know, them things not pass me, you know. Because we have a keen ears, we dissect them. So when them come with this, now you hear about the money, you say, woo! But you say them, what the dealer doing at this. See? You know, what the dealer doing at this. This is a foolishness. Eh?
Based on the restriction this approach has taken now, it has resulted in far less persons getting firearm licenses. And the board has been quite stringent in this decision as to who gets firearm licenses. Now that has led to a lowering of the sales and by extension their profits.
But half a dealer have a lowering of them sales and profits. So the dealer he might attack with the same way I'm working, you know. What them are doing, you know. He might talk about low of sale and profit pan dealers. So dealer him attack and range. Man, you don't make no sense, you know. Man, you don't make no sense. Me I tell you, you don't make no sense. Everybody call out your name. So at the dealer, you they attack. But we have some bigger things we are talking about, we are going there so. See? When we not approve things there so, If you never approve something, dealer can't sell nothing. That no make no sense. Straight up. Yeah, man.
Of course, the dealers, I'm aware, and several other persons have lobbied for my removal from the FLA.
We are talking about dealers aware. And I'm seven other, you want to blame dealers? Me I tell you the amount of gun license brethren that talk to me. If you carry everybody, I have no time. Say people call me all over the place. All up from the US, from the Canada, from the UK, all over the place. See? Because them live overseas and them have them thing where you take away. Where them have for decades. Long before this. See? You have JP talk to me, businessman. Who make much millions in a car dealership. And if you work with millions, can't get a license. See? I want to have it, I want to give to no gunman brethren them and them thing that then you run out. Someone want to play angel around here and it not work, you know. Not going to work. You understand? So I said the dealer them want to move. And the dealer no want to move you. Have some corrupted practice where I go run the people for move. I could see where the man defend back himself. I could hear this.
As recently as last week, an acquaintance of mine paid $1,350 to an emissary.
I could drop this. I could drop
my
this.
reputation and character. Not only seek to impugn my reputation and character, but also that of my former board colleagues. And is the action, in my view, of an obvious, desperate man who sees the walls closing in on him. If you recall in 2017 when the FLA matters became of public interest, I voluntarily recused myself from the board to facilitate any unhindered investigation. In my public recusal, I invited the MOCA to investigate all allegations. I assisted MOCA subsequently, even without the services of legal counsel, because I had nothing to fear. I use this medium to again call on MOCA, the Integrity Commission, and the Auditor General to immediately conduct a probe in damning allegations of impropriety abound in the public space. As recently as last week, an acquaintance of mine paid $1,350 to an emissary of one of FLA directors and obtained a firearm license in a record time of 2 months. Further, those who are denied their application for firearm license are contacted by said emissary and invited to lodge US $6,000 to a Caymanian and US accounts. One such account belongs to a senior head, a family of the senior head of FLA. I will have more to say on this score.
So you see that though? You see it? So just recently, one of him acquaintance pay over 1.8 million to get them license. And this man come and blame, you know, the gun place and I blame the range for make money and them want to move when there corruption still around there. That's why when we just hear now, remember me hear several stories where people I deal with and we have advice to me they play already. And this is about recently. Remember this about yesterday, do all of this talk yesterday. As recently, I can play the liquor part there. So the man him come off because them clean, but you still have money with a bank and them thing there. And you have man where you have acquaintance. Come man could say me have acquaintance and have acquaintance. Yeah? They come and give money and you see what I want. And you'd have people inside because, you know, sometimes a man get paranoid because people inside send out the note, send out the email them, and talk to them about the whole corruption and say you can't get away and things. So, man get paranoid and say, yo, you know what? It's a big net, this, you know. It's a big net. So, you want me to run out now and I'm going to talk to the people them. Now work. Just now work. See me, I say, I'm going to play back the party. I'm going to play it back. So, we think that the corruption are found down in 2014 and 2016. You hear? Just recently. But they say it's not a clean place. Can have enough money to complain if no money no run, nothing no run. See? Yeah, man. Play about that. Play it.
I had nothing to fear. I use this medium to again call on MOCA, the Integrity Commission, and the Auditor General to immediately conduct a probe in damning allegations of impropriety abound in the public space. As recently as last week, an acquaintance of mine paid $1,350,000 to an emissary of one of FLA directors and obtained a firearm license in a record time of 2 months. Further, those who are denied their application for firearm license are contacted by said emissary and invited to lodge US $6,000 to a Caymanian and US accounts. One such account belongs to a senior head, a family of the senior head of FLA. I will have more to say on this score. In the meantime, I condemn any effort on the part of Mr. Dalling to seek to impugn my character and those of my former board colleagues. You may want to question our decisions, but our integrity and our character remains intact.
So you see, Dalling, make it sound like, okay, if I run out, so turn an angel board, because every day you clean it up and tell the truth. From 2017. You know, run out in a 2022, that's run out with this now, man. You should have run out even 2018, even get here, because you say that from when 2016, 2017, you should have run out. You should have run out from 2017 or 2018. That means you make sure clean up everything and make everything run smooth. So you might attack the dealer. You might attack just one man on the board because we not hear the rest of people them name a call. And by the way, before FLA this going at them kind of Anya, that run by police in a car where you have amount of man may get gun. Suspicious characters. See? That come from the police themselves. And that's the truth. So when I leave them out, you know, that's why them come up with FLA and take it. Remember when it not for them on? Yeah, man have gun, man, leave us about him have gun. And you remember? See the man, you just come, because them, you know, you get your gun, you know. You go do your thing, you know. So them rich after that, you know. Yeah, man, I feeding tree, man. But you see, as I said before, if you don't stop the corruption from top, it will never stop. No care what we do, just put a little bung on our plug. Me talk this thing straight. Yesterday, a brethren sent me something from one of them politicians, one of them man talk from in a I think Singapore. I played last night, I play it back again. See? I have to play it back again. This way I tell you, if you not stop it from the top, it not stop. So when them run up and down and do, them I sink the country more. And when them run out and say something, boom, bam, bam, when money still around, yeah, and the things still around dirty, or we have some people have them gone long time and them for them one taken away, but criminal can't keep for them. It's bad. It's bad. Police then start this to you know, because but long before the FLA, police used to write up and make you get a gun, man. Yeah, man, long before this, man, the police them, man, and when you look, when you talk about, you see all that dog, man, a pass and gun, but you talk about 1 and 2 gun, man. You see me, I say? Yeah, man. So everything have gone pan them, man. If a jackal pass, man, if a donkey, them get gun, man. Drunk, with gun. Yeah. From as long as Monday there, and that was to run to the police. See them on them. And a joke. Then, yeah, man. And then them come, them change up that we think it's a better now where you say, okay, we can put a board and we know one who them put a like a judge or a senior cap there on the board too, you know. You have a senior cap there on the board and you know them tell you one who them put on the board. You understand? Because them have 2 things. I think we read it out the other day. See? But yesterday I have a whistleblower now, Shane Dalling, same attack, everything now. You should have talked for a long time. Because when you get a thing, you run it, you know. And you see something, you clean it and talk. Talk where you go see. And what them not do audit. What ask them not do audit. Eh? Me no know. Them they do audit. Them should have do audit and it made public because we want to know about guns. So we don't know what going a long time. See? Yeah, man, we notice the whole quietness and everything, man. Because when them run out, you know, them just run out with some talking and them just want who first run out with a message? Because in them head, you can run out with a message, but if it don't make no sense, it don't make no sense. Because you have some people them just say, all right, when we do, me just run out with a message, you know. And they will ask questions about the message where you run out with. See? 2017, now 2022. You understand? You have the powers in your hand now. And like you're outside. I have one of the little workers, they might say, may I blow this and may I come out because they might have fire me. No. You're the CEO. You run the place. See? And it does reach out now to you know from 2017. And it's alleged now that, you know, he have a big mansion, some up the sun, and they have people who work with him and know him. You know, in the same system, I say, you know, that man did not get no case at some petty session like what them man they do. You know, because I had some man attack last night where, you know, going through the court same way that I couldn't. But no, I'm good, you know. And say, yo, the mansion and we are here so clear and everything there, and, you know, big mansion. So I want to know how much money them I get for pay. And when you hear about offshore and money for drop and who it connected to, Jano, if you lock up some big boys, Jamaica, it sink. No make no sense. Them nah do it, them a cover up themselves. You see me I say? Them a cover themselves. I know Shane, when you talk to me, if you talk to me straight to if you want you blow a whistle and you run out with something and you run out with something at you don't go call Jackie your name. You don't go call two span the name, one pan the board. You still have a board, you must remember the pan the board. 5, 6. Call them name. If you just even call them name once. See? You just call one person name. But call the whole board name. See? You never call the chairman name. Not even the chairman name because everybody name are mixed up in it. You see me? I say, it's a board. It's a board. So no care if you have, that's why they have boards, you know. Because you have a board, you have the board there, right? So you must have a chairman and you have the deputy chair, you have one who the right there. So if one man, can imagine one man does a do and you as the board have the responsibility to do nothing. Eh? So when they call the board name. You see me I say? Them need to. It don't make no sense, man. Because hear this now. 2000 the place. The first thing me I do when I go in there, I say, listen, me come in and come this more, yeah, more to add it and I will clear. Because you're not going to something where you know it's a messy then. But you're comfortably in it from 2017 and when I hear nothing. I know you just run out all of a sudden. But I take that with a lake of salt, man. Salt there. Salt, not a spoon of salt, a lake of salt. That don't make no sense to me, yeah? It makes sense to you, no? You in a place, you know, say it messy. Government thing. You have the power. You remember, you know, you're not high chair, you know, you're the pedestal, you know. See? The first thing you gotta do is go in and this way I don't know, you gotta do it in 2017. Now we're calling, we want to add it. That means when me I manage over, seeing and I run, it have to clean. It need to be clean. It can't make no sense. That's not true. It need to be clean. So me definitely I say, yeah, me know. Me not gonna run a company unless me have audit, you know. And me want it publicized, you know. And anything we will find this or the chip lies, you know. Not with me. And after 2017, this is how me I run it. So I lead my guideline. I said this is how me I run it. See? You understand? So everything you clean up there so right away. Everything I clean up. Everything I open to the public. So the public also okay. The same purpose. Yes. See? So if anything go to miss and they ask about well, you done clear it already. But everything that's smooth and all right. And the man run out, boom, and say, boy, I'm gonna talk everything. The dealership, 1.1 billion they make. Them not issue a license. You can't blame them. See? The range, you can't blame them. But come out, come to you can't, what you blame them? What you do? when you start show all things all over the place, what you think we do? It make we zero in more. No, so it go. Eh? If you not hold them from the top, Jamaica is a failed state. Here with a junior attack from down in a
You want to, in a sense, eliminate corruption in a society. We all want to eliminate corruption in a society. The most effective way to do it is to make sure you don't punish people at the bottom, you punish people at the top. I'll tell you one story. In the 1960s, when Singapore was a very poor country then, our per capita income was 500. A government minister was invited by a businessman to go on holiday. Just on holiday. No bribe. He and his family went on holiday with a businessman. He came back, he was arrested, charged, went to jail. After that, no more corruption. Because it's a very powerful signal that is sent when you go after someone at the top. So Singapore's experience, and it's actually quite remarkable how you have almost zero corruption in Singapore, is because we decided that the example must come from the top.
No, look what a great example. Remember this about my preach? Somebody sent me this, Mr. I have a plate. I'm have to play it a couple of times. If I play it few times, well, if you get it in them head. Call on something they might have say, okay, but me I tell you, if you not start from the top, where you go? You know, make a sense. You hear what I'm saying? It's a businessman invite a politician, give him a vacation, you know. Just a vacation. But when him come back, lock him up, find him guilty because them the car bribe and all things. See? You invite, you give him a vacation, and that send him a prison. From the 60s, now is that zero corruption. So him say start from the top. This is what I tell them long time. So when the man run out and real weed not going to prison yet, and some man get locked up over dead in the people, man dead in a man house and I know him not get charged, but you can run go for some little youth. People little youth throat get cut, then people all them and get little trouble, not charge. Some big other man them come and talk something, not charge. Jamaica go back where? Oh, if you sit down and make the people them around the country in a wreck. It don't make no sense. You hear what a man go to jail for? And if you have no money, you hear how much money missing and all kind of things, you know. He make businessman give him a vacation over this and him go take it. And you know, so okay, the businessman are easier for copy or anything else. But play it back. See what go to jail for? Listen.
Long time. That if you want to, in a sense, eliminate corruption in a society, and we all want to eliminate corruption in a society, the most effective way to do it is to make sure you don't punish people at the bottom, you punish people at the top. I'll tell you one story. In the 1960s, when Singapore was a very poor country then, our per capita income was 500. A government minister was invited by a businessman to go on holiday. Just on holiday.
Just holiday. Businessman, you know. And then take up as a minister. That no, you know, so that breed corruption. So you go, no, we don't send upon corruption, go by your own. You go with a businessman, okay, you can't tell, we don't want you no deal. A businessman I invite you for your holiday. That alone, it tell us, no, a compromisation that businessman, per holiday, your government minister, we don't work so. We have government holiday, go upon government holiday. You have, remember tell you have people that even them and move out, them and deal with. In a Jamaica though, government, no care, the whole of them have business right now run. When they're supposed to happen. All of them rich. Them have some business. You can't have government and run business and them. They declare when you come out of this, you go do your business because that leads to corruption. Why? You're a minister. And you have, say you have some truck in a go on and you have some building where you used to build and think you're a minister. What you gonna do? Something for a build or anything, you have some construction company and thing. You have somewhere or the other. You have find a way for give yourself some of them contract here. Either send it through a cousin or run your business or do something be a corruption. On a serious note. Yeah, man. Yes, brother. Yeah, man. I true, brother. Yeah, man. You see me I say? You understand? So these are the things it breed a lot of corruption. So them have business when you look right now. Enough of them just enter in politics. I say, I gotta do that, you know, I gotta do it, you know. But I look at every single politician we run through what them used to do or when them leave university or with them school with them or with them going out. If them was successful business person before them enter politics or after politics them get them wealth. And then we look on them pay, them salary where them get how long them work and them salary. Because you know them have overhead and them have kids and everything same way. And we're gonna look if it really can give them thing here. Or them acquire these assets. And these millions and millions of money, dollars. Millions upon millions, hundreds of millions. And places where them acquire. Oh, you see? Them pay alone them can. By the way, you know, before President Charles resigned, I'm gonna play it back. That with me, you know. Before him resign, him did attack them want to raise up pay because the money where them get can't pay nothing. Can't do nothing. Everything gone up. You remember? You remember that? In the house him did attack. You remember when I said no time for them get to raise up here because the money and what them make, it can't do nothing, no, and people look out for them like out of him pockets that come from. But by a couple after I resign and few weeks when I have you see people have much thousands of acres of land. And it frightened me. It's frightening. You understand? And some people still up a party. Them just turn a blind eye. And them say, yo, come they clear the land to the wall of it can't work. So you see me I say? It's wrong. It's wrong. People, them now hold them accountable, none at all. And man, just take up an invitation from a businessman and them go to prison for it. Our politicians, them all over the place. Them own gas station, them own hotel, them own everything. And nobody is like, I know nothing to nobody. Yeah, man, I'm rich, man. Him have this and that. Or him acquire the wealth. Police too. Because we know police, where them have plazas. Most of them now, them have security firm. Them are still police and what security firm. Can't take interest how you do that. But you're still in the book. You can't even do that. And if you're gonna do something, you have to go to the governor general and all kind of things. Everybody them break, just break the law, you have to go to prison. But police, you know much of them have them security firm long time. You know much of them have how much plazas, how much business place and billows and I said and see now one me attack. And I want to them. It's why Jamaica stays so man. And then you have so much people now when I have nobody no business about them, you know, because them are subhuman, you know. See? And the place are crumble and people still say, yeah man, be nice, sir. And all them do. The media owes them go in a pocket. Them just come and say, Jamaica a grow. You have to stop the foolish system, man. The economists will come tag tell them how do them research and I come with them bag of shit. Just tell them, say, yo, move on no bag of shit. Simple. Me not put you up nothing, you know, them thing that hurt, you know, because people are suffer, people are starve. See? Yeah, man, people hungry right now, man. You understand? You have some people now, them they eat breakfast for morning. And them they know where them dinner come from. Right now, you have some people that sell some little kids that sell body somewhere, some big old lady chest man, I use all them little kids there. For what? For eat little food, get a 5 bills or a 2 bills. Right now, as I speak. See? Somewhere along the line. I want to not care when a pocket line up. They never get up one day and say, here we know, we thief up too much. Here what we're going to do now. You see that here we not take no pay. And we use our money as, you know, give it back. Them nah do that, man. You understand? Them nah do it, man. You see me I say? Yeah, brother. 2014. Deny. Okay. Let me see my brother sweet that. A co-worker so apply same time. And within 5 months, he get you. He push out some money to the link. No man, all of the man them who push out money. Yeah? No man does, I don't know, man, no. Just push out something like that way, just push out, man. So you push out money and them get things, but you never pay the money, so, you know, we don't no money, nothing. It's bad, you know? Yeah, man, it's bad, man. This to show you corruption, right? So you see most of them now, you know, go and just say, Yo, I feel frisky lock up. But who are lock up who? The police used to run it. So when them call police though, you know much man have them gun. Let me tell you now again. Man tell me. I'm here talking a Brixton now. Man tell me, say, yo, you see certain man wear Rolex watch. What we have with thing, man? Lock, man, cause them seen a man there and them take care of things. So, and I like me no know. Me say, I remember my background when me do no man. Remember me there all over the place, you know, man. Me know people, you know. See? So I like, you know, and when you look, you said, oh, them have that for you and boom, bam, bam. So when you see someone dress up like dapper, me I seen a cup and, you know, just go find out where the whole of them food are come from. And them that swear to you, oh, we don't do corruption, you know, we don't do this. Foolishness. Foolishness. See? Them don't know who we know. But you will not come and with us say boom bam bam because, you know, you have certain man if them still debate, you know, with all respect with us say boom bam, but, you know, we get where we are get. See? So we now draw them to the free. You understand? So when you see what up them and run up and down and walk up and go on like, yes. And that's how we make money. You work now give them money than them thing. Enough seen a cop. Yeah? If you draw down pan them and enough of the big man them, you'd draw down pan enough seen a cop too. The FLA, them, the whistleblower will run out just now. We don't too here from the whistleblower. He might attack. He might attack the dealer them. The dealer them now have nothing to do with the FLA. Them just did it for sell for them merchandise. See? You understand? The range now have nothing. You say more people go range and money, this and that. No. Deal with it not self. Because you see when they do that now as a case where them things that the whole public will come out and say boom boom. How much people begs we do now up there? Shane Dalling. No much. Because you have real people generally concerned of a protect them business and them don't get no gun license. But you hear how much criminal have gun license, them when the same one talk. Eh? And why you never come out from 2017 and come to know what was the position? So you take the whole of that. And take 5 years to come out now when everybody thinks, okay. You see me I say? It's half of a decade that. So you know come out. So them do hard thing and them thing there. So government a joker to you know. So you know do hard thing and them thing there. And nobody not come out everything that's all right. Eh? Yeah man, that me notice. We notice it to man Edwards. We notice. See? Say man come out and say we are attack everything. But you still hear everything you hear, say money still run a year, so account overseas same way. And the man if you talk about a board to we now. Can me tell you say people run here so you know sensible people and the people them the yes people them you know. And people get wise up now, you know, and like some people dumb like rock. When some people talk them foolishness, them just gravitate to it. And when I foolishness, from them say something, hey, that's why we love my kind of people, them and have more professional people on here, so, you know. When the one and two of them will come in where them have no reasonability, this is a past them. That's why we don't do news like that, we dissect things. Because we hear it. See? So if you play this by itself, it just run off. You see me I say? You see me I say? Just run off. But if see if you play by itself, you know, it just run off, you know. But when you play it and you stop and you hear where I say, you hear everything where I say, no, we want to blame on this, something I blame on this. But you know, you say, okay. Yeah, and then now say, well, we'll come up, you know, because we have, you know, you say if the man even admit that, say, well, you have people around here, them taking bribe, you know, and them doing this and doing that. You say, okay. You see what I say? You just say, Jano. You see? But them not do that. Them not doing that. You see me I say? Yeah, man, them not do that, man. See? Them not do that. And that's stupid. So we don't know we just bring beer fire. Because when the man run out and come talk some little things like where I eat that out, we're not stupid, man. We say if it not start from top and people will start pressure them, we want to see some people from top go to prison. But none. It's like, you know, no care hear a case, none. A matter of fact, even when you get conviction, like when them get conviction pan the pastor, Allah, 2 conviction, him not put him foot in jail 1 time. Not even once. See? Because some little youth, sometimes you just talk and end up at jail because you just back and stop police, it's too bad. You understand? Yeah, of course. See? Him just run out, but me I say, when him run out, just know, what is? See? Can him come attack, you know, I'm the whistleblower, but look how long the man did it from 2017. Well, come show us some hard it. And then you should have come talk to it from 2017. Talk to it 2018. Talk to it 2019. Even if you do that, we'll say, okay, I'm going to run up, make the first year there. And you want a clean sheet. A clean sheet to work with. And if you clean up the place, I get the resistance, you'd have come out and say, yeah, man, him strict still in the car. We know him stay, you know, with hearing. But nothing. See? Him can't do that, man. You see me, I say? You see me? Him can't get up and do what I do. And then him can't go call your name. Can't ease a name for call. And then you call the next man gentleman. We don't know who's that gentleman, what him do, nothing at all. Him go work for gun and get some charges. And then the court go that gentleman. That him can come back and apply for gun. And the sentence for him get, it's small. That you can't nothing over it. So you just overlook it and him can get a gun. So and just them alone have the problem, but you with the court do. See? And a man can come back and apply for him gun and get him gun. See? So you hear all of these things, it's bad. Very bad. And some whistleblower, we not listen to them, you know. Because when they come out like whistleblower like this now, we listen. But with a keen ears. And when we hear the foolishness, we point it out. See? And we see they are fling blame all over the place. We don't know that, man. We don't let go people, man. I'm going to play this before me knock out and sign out again. You know? Watch this. Hear this.
Back long time. That if you want to, in a sense, eliminate corruption in a society, and we all want to eliminate corruption in a society, the most effective way to do it is to make sure you don't punish people at the bottom, you punish people at the top.
Right.
I'll tell you one story. In the 1960s, when Singapore was a very poor country then, our per capita income was 500. A government minister was invited by businessmen to go on holiday. Just on holiday. No bribe. He and his family went on holiday with the businessman. He came back. He was arrested, charged, went to jail.
Yeah.
After that, no more corruption.
Yeah.
Because it's very powerful signal that is sent when you go after someone at the top. So Singapore's experience, and it's actually quite remarkable how you have almost zero corruption in Singapore, is because we decided that the example must come from the top.
Them start like the 60s, this, you know, and then most people like come and say, oh, Singapore, Jamaica model, no. Jamaica model. And Jamaica, they wait there right now, side of 80. And Singapore, they stand alone, all right. Eh? It's enough country are successful too, you know. That's why you from economists and them people who pretend to be bright, you know, because we call them, you know, educated fools. Are bright on paper. Immaculate speaking. So them come make some immaculate chat, you know, like so they come just start robber and us. Them come talk. Oh, him can't speak, you know, so that make him big old fool, them man, dumber than rock, man. See? Country like Japan. Them have raw material, man. Them buy raw material, man, and build up them thing, man. And so if them go to Africa, them go buy the raw material, and then them have the factories. And when them sell the things, them sell you back for 100 times when them buy it from the raw material from you. So they must grow. See? We don't create these things. We don't create facts. We don't say, oh, we could have put some money in these, but we can't sell even in the Caribbean. We must can do something where we can sell, man. See? You understand? And then expand it and do something. We don't do nothing. See? I just take a service and tourism and nothing else. Our money run out. See? And people are hungry. Our money must value, you know. Right now, all right. Just it continue in the trajectory. Where it go? Can the money go not, you know. See? I just be a not. You soon have wheelbarrow where you push. If you go buy one egg. And you can see them in like bricks, you know, we are go, it soon happen, man. Okay, just look on the price of the things, them, man. So you have a $5,000 and do a corner shop can't change it. Can't not sell them money for change it. It not value nothing. When you go in a place and you spend it right now, you come out with a little scandal back. $5,000. No value nothing. But yes, still most people don't even work it. Starvation that push people under poverty. You see me I say? And that a serious thing. Meanwhile, you have corrupted people like them, yeah. By 4 years, 5 years, them have the biggest property them bill. How much money you could have paid them so? Eh? And them are going to declare something, you know. But them build the biggest thing. Them extra rich. You say it's a third world country. You know, you can't fix where you can't fix nothing. But the money where you want to pay on yourself, it hurt. It's embarrassing. People have to beg left, right, and center to survive for your next day. Thank God for the diaspora. Or some people that survive, man. And there's some people run go vote and them thing there, you know. And love shoot off them mouth. You know, people in the diaspora, them hungry, man. But too. Every day just watch them, man. You know, you have some people, them have the biggest star, but every day them have beg your thing, no. Because them can't survive. That's why I'm not too listen to foolishness, you know, my bonnet, man. And none of them, and the big boy, them, none of them, you see them now, all the big boy, them accountable neither, you know. Nobody now hold to account, you know. Them just stay out do the same thing and the whole of them rich. And them hard to, can you imagine? Me sit down and me in politics, or me have them big boy, and when look, me have some money that me and my kids are alright, and you know, and my whole family are alright, and wife, everybody. And when you look, me still have scrape for more money. And me not do nothing with it but bank it, you know. It's like me I take it, but if you get it, you not even have a good bed for sleep on. If you get it, you not even have good food to eat. You not even have not nutritious. See? You not even have good clothes to wear. See? So if you get even a little touch of it, you have praise for that little touch of money there. But me have it and me just put it one side. Me not use it, but just scrape it and I put it one side. Just scrape it. And me don't know, me just want to keep it so till my eye close. And then who keep it till my eye close. Now I do nothing with it. But me style for the whole country. Majority of the country. And 5% of we are right. It's full of shit, them full of shit. Yeah, man. Reform education. Yeah, man. Science and technology. Yeah, man. Technology, reform education. Yeah, of course. Yeah, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man. What you say, man? You see me I say? These are the things what we are talking about. See? But a foolishness, we start come out and demand some changes, and some people, you know, because them are hold the country hostage, you know. Them doing it right now. Because them man are shouldn't in a work for come talk about boom bam bam, and we don't want hear from some whistleblower when them attack and then drop a word over this and then come with figures. People might hear that and hear the money and say, rotted, but hear this. Them man they make them money legally. You know who make some money illegally? FLA. Members of FLA. So the people them what do the dealer. Member of them will give you the license, you know. So if you have license, if them that sell the bullet and the thing them to gunman, to illegal gunman, well, them are go to prison. But them they figure sell them thing. Up at the range, they fit legal gun license when you go up there. So when him turn it, him tell you something and I turn it this and then you call Jack Q name. You call some other people gentleman. You tell me something, but you not tell me nothing. And you did it for much years, but it doesn't come out. We there watching, man. People don't be fooled, yeah? No. We want a better investigation. We want people get to accountable, yeah? Yeah, man. Something have to done, man. I remember say, and hear that testing, you know. You have some police that are involved now, I say boom bam bam. You have some senior man where them be there for the same gun business in Jamaica. That's why Jamaica say so. Them sell a lot of gun back in the days. Enough man get license. See? Yeah, man. Shady characters. So they move with characters. So this was a shady. Because nobody now get locked up for the corruption. And you can't use shady police to lock up nobody neither. That doesn't make no sense. See? But I have to do something though. There, you know. You want something up, yeah? Bless.